Let's just check. Do I have this selected? Yes, there you go. Okay. What is that sound? And we're back. And I still have not quite figured out what that sound is. Is that the machine? Is
the prodigy, huh? Apparently we owe you for the shards of this sickle stone.
So he was talking to me. Is this it? Is this what we brought back? Is that what's making the noise? It's difficult to tell. Can you turn it on? I mean, I understand that's probably a terrible idea. Scroll of Boon. I'll take that. I've read the empty parchment, apparently. I'm pretty sure that's the sound, the source of the sound, isn't it? That is. Is it getting fainter? It's just, it doesn't sound like it's from one side. Or does it? No, it kind of just surrounds me no matter where I am. But it's got to be that, hasn't it? Well, we're supposed to be speaking to Enderal, who is almost certainly at the table staring at blank pieces of paper again. And he's probably going to say, well, we built the machine. You may have noticed it. And they give me the...
That's ridiculous. We have to at least try to negotiate.
You know his demands. There's no basis for negotiation.
He has not seen what we have seen. The writings, the memories of the Prophet. Oh, well. If he just realized...
Town or Korik would rather throw away his comb. That had been a mistake. Believe
what
me,
took you
I
so
know
long? And where is Constantine?
That's a long story.
No, it's not. He's dead.
Well, that's just
He went mad.
Always talking rot.
And we had to kill him. See?
And those were his final words? I can't believe it.
Simply another victim of the High Ones. If we do not activate the beacon soon, he won't be the last.
Oh, right. The beacon. If it's activated, we'll simply glow the red madness away, won't we? Or maybe we could, for once in all this, do something that actually makes sense, and focus our resources on finding an alchemistical or thaumaturgical solution to this problem, rather than trusting in a pile of scrap metal.
She's talking
the
about
prophet's ass. Won't you just shut
drugs.
up for a minute? All day long you do nothing but babble, getting on our nerves, and nothing you ever say gets any closer to a fucking solution. So why don't you just shove off to one of the bathhouses? Go torture the washerwomen with your never-ending lamentations. That would be helpful for a change.
Okay.
You will take that back.
Will I?
Okay.
Come here and make me. I'd be delighted.
Blasphemy.
Guard your
This is
tongue, wild
blasphemy.
mage, or...
Or what? Are you gonna kill me? That's what you do best.
Who's
Do your
yawning?
fucking order.
Silence! You are angry, Lishari Pegast, and I understand why. But in the moment you let that anger destroy this alliance, Firespark's sacrifice will have been in vain. Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
No.
Good girl.
No, it isn't.
Good. I am tired of this endless bickering.
Apparently someone up there is as well.
We have a responsibility, and we will fulfill it.
Well said, Aranthiel. And how exactly do you think we are going to do that? Without the sources, the beacon is as worthless as a heap of rusty iron.
The chroniclers are on it, and they will find the answer. Novice, tell Commander Aaron to join us. We need to plan the defense of the land. You, Prophet, will come to me as soon as you have recovered. Now, let us get to work.
Recovered? From what? Recovered from what? What? Am I going to get...
Please, Tilo. Jorik is right. A war with Nerim? This is madness.
I know that it is going to be tough, but we have no choice. The beacon is all that we have.
Yes, the beacon, the beacon, the beacon. We don't even know what this thing does, let alone if it will work. If you start a war only because of that damned machine, it means putting the lives of thousands at risk, only because of some vague idea. This is ludicrous, Teela. It's entirely irrational. The man I knew would never have acted like this.
She might be
Yes,
right.
because that man is dead. I've made decisions driven by fear and selfishness before, and they were always wrong. I will not let that happen again. Seriously, Natara, stop acting as if this were about reason. You're just afraid of making sacrifices for what you believe in. You always were.
Sacrifices. This is about your damn pride, Teela. Nothing else.
She wants to fix this with drugs, right? Like potions and stuff. So I've got to come back when I've recovered. I've recovered from what is the big question. I mean, do you mean have some sleep? Is that what you're saying to me? You're saying get some sleep?
Who are you?
Really? Really, really? Who am I? Maybe I should get
The
business.
son
What?
we praised, you've made it. Constantine. He didn't deserve this. It's just not fair.
Okay, he acted as if he was possessed. Maybe his mind was not strong enough for all of this. No, let's go with it's not fair. Don't want to annoy her either.
Someone is gonna pay for it. I'll see to that.
No, that's...
I have to talk to you as soon as possible. It's about the seal in that letter we found on the mercenaries in Old Rashengrad. I believe I'm onto something.
Okay. Really?
Their client is from Enderal. From Ark, to be more precise. Let's not talk here, though. Meet me in the Dancing Nomad. I'll be in the first room upstairs, right at the end of the staircase.
First room upstairs, end
And
of...
hurry.
Okay. Why so secretive? Very well, I'll meet you after I've spoken with Arenthial. Can I not go speak to her first? I mean, he said when I've recovered. Why so secretive?
Well, why do you think?
'Cause it's a
Come
secret?
to the Dancing Nomad after you've spoken with
Oh,
Aranthiel.
you want me to...
See you there.
You want me to speak to him first? Optional. Confront Lord Anthiel with his dispute with the Trichessa. Confront him about that. Confront him about it? Really? Optional. Confront him with his dispute. You mean about the... Okay. Meet Aranthial at the beacon. Where's the thing? Oh, winner. Can we... Are we going to turn that on now? I was thinking maybe we should, like, not for a little while. Where's the quest that says talk to Lashari? Okay. So this means I've got pretty much no choice. I have to go and talk to Taylor right now. I have got some other things I could do while I was recovering, but they involve going to places that are clearly marked in my journal as 3 stars, which is another way of saying, I'm gonna die, I think, from what I can gather. You want me to... I gotta go talk to him first. It's just he's gonna switch this thing on, you know. I have a feeling we should sort of do all of our talking beforehand. Let's have a look. Strange Horizons. No. Butcher of Ark. Wanted in Riverville. Receive Reddick's Boricot's bounty. Okay, yeah, I need to collect... Next time I'm in Riverville, I need to collect a bounty. I still need eggs, of which... Now, that's a 2-star. I could do that. I think it's 10 to 20, and I'm 20. Ascertain why the Gallery and Ark has to close. Doesn't really sound... You know, like a high priority, does it? Find Max Niceblood. Probably also not. Oh, God. 10,000 Neremes gold coins. That suddenly became a priority. Investigate Ark's last watch. But again, look at that. 3 stars. I think that's 20 to 30, which means I'm kind of getting there, but probably not. Search Patira's camp for hints. Search for the key at the marketplace. Ooh, we could do that. We could actually do this, because it's kind of not that far, is it? Whilst we were Yeah, no. Fogwatch. God, no. Thing is, I do want to talk to Teolor Aranthial about his dispute with the Truchessa. Meet Teolor Aranthial at the beacon. Is he already there? Yes, he is. Okay, let's talk to him about the Truchessa, but I don't know whether I actually want to talk to him. You're a novice. Alright, dude. What was all that about? Your argument with Natara in the Emporium?
Irrelevant.
No.
This madman, Koarek. He has completely reshuffled the cards. Now we not only have to deal with the High Ones, but also with him and his fanatics. However, there's also good news. You have probably seen it already.
Have I? Oh, the beacon! No, totally missed it. Where is it? Could you... Oh, that thing right behind me.
Physically, yes. And we also know how it works now. And how it can put an end to the cycle.
Do we? How?
It is easier than we thought. The beacon was constructed for one thing, to destroy the High Ones. Once reconstructed, infused with energy and activated, lit, as the Pyreans called it, it can banish the High Ones from this plane of existence.
Well, look, here's the thing. If it were that easy... And here I thought things were going to be complicated. I mean, it doesn't sound that complicated, though. Here's the thing. If it were that easy, why wasn't it done before? I mean, they built the machine. We found the machine. Dude, it's not gonna fix it. Destroy them. How is it supposed to work? The High Ones are...
Immaterial, indeed. Essentially, they can be compared to the cold or to shadows. Omnipresent elements, yet we cannot touch them. Energy, if you will. However, there is a counterpart to each energy. Cold and fire, shadow and light, the High Ones and the beacon.
So you mean the beacon is some kind of counterpart to what the High Ones are? How is that working? I mean, that's a machine. Are they anti-machines?
Yes. Imagine a torch driving away the darkness in the moment it is ignited. This is what the beacon can do, except that the banishing will be permanent.
No. No, this sounds good. Yeah, so what's keeping us from lighting it? Shadow mentioned sources.
Yes, as I said, it needs to be infused with energy before it can be lit. I take it you have noticed the 3 sockets on its base. They are what it draws its power from. Once they are filled, the beacon can be ignited and the High Ones will be undone, once and for all. At least, if the old writings are true. The only thing left for us to find out is what these energy sources are. But we are close. Give the Arcanists some more time and I will let you know if there's any news. In the meantime, get equipped accordingly. Some of the Neremes have landed already, and outbreaks of the Red Madness become more and more frequent as we speak.
Okay. Meet Lishari at the Dancing Nomad. Okay. Is there nothing we can do against the Red Madness? Distribute some of the sigil stones shard among the people, maybe. The Truchessa mentioned something about what happened in Kira. What did she mean?
Well, it's only fair to tell you. You've always been honest to me, so I will do the same. Have you ever heard of the Night of the Thousand Fires?
Vaguely, apparently.
Between 8,192 and 8,202, there was an underground movement in Kira called the Red Half Moon. They were brought into being by a group of intellectuals and philosophers who, under all the freedom of thought Saldrine granted them, started questioning the reign of the Golden Queen, and thus the Lightborn themselves.
Okay, freedom of thought that Saldrim granted them? What do you mean by that?
Saldrine saw himself as the god of knowledge, and accordingly he reigned his country. In Kira, no opinion is forbidden, which is why it is home to countless magic schools and universities, where people do nothing but discuss the reason for being all day long. An appealing thought if you hear it for the first time, but a cunning people isn't easy to rein. There have been more revolts and riots in Kira than bones in a graveyard, and the Red Half Moon was the worst of them.
A cunning people isn't easy to reign, yeah. Ignorant people are far easier to rule over, definitely. Keep them stupid, keep them uneducated, keep them under control. Also keep them scared. Keeping people scared is always a good thing if you would like to rule. So this Red Half Moon tried to end the reign of the gods just like your son did. Okay, that sounds like we're getting to dangerous territory, doesn't it?
Correct, just as my son did. But other than him, they fought like cowards. Terror, dust crystals planted in the marketplaces, and assassinations, you name it. If they killed innocents, they blamed the Golden Queen, and if they killed her soldiers, they celebrated themselves as liberators. However, they never succeeded in putting her down, and neither did she in destroying them, which is why the court turned to the Lightborn for help. A division of the Holy Order led by me, a young keeper of barely 30 winters.
Okay, why did you have to come all the way from Enderal? Didn't the Order have a bastion on Kira?
None to be taken seriously. You know, not everywhere is the Order as present as here on Enderal, or as it once was on Narim. In Kira, we were ridiculed. I saw the Kiranian keepers who served the Golden Queen. A bunch of decadent gluttons who had dedicated themselves to the court's banquets rather than to the will of the gods. They were pathetic.
Okay, and?
A moon after our arrival, we received an anonymous tip on where one of the Half Moon's bases was supposed to be located, in a small coastal village. As we entered it, we were greeted by the township's elders, and the villagers themselves had gathered behind them. You should have seen how they stared at us, as if we were plunderers. I should have seen by then that something was wrong.
Okay, how come the villagers feared you? Didn't they know that you'd been sent by their queen? Did they even agree with their queen?
Yes, but if there was one thing the Red Half Moon was good at, it was sowing lies. According to them, we were nothing but butchers who executed everyone unable to recite the Revelation word for word.
Okay, so let me guess, the entire thing was a trap. Of course it was.
That's what they wanted us to think, and they did a good job at that. A veiled person here, an archer on the rooftops there. I got nervous, because villagers are not, they bested us in numbers, and they had kettled us. Then a man seemed to charge at us, and I gave the order to draw weapons. It was just the spark they needed.
Okay, so they were trying to provoke you to draw weapons so they had an excuse to fight you.
No, not a fight. A massacre. The villagers had pitchforks and shepherd staffs, and we had shadow steel swords. Let alone the fact that we were trained warriors.
Okay. So it was a
I
setup.
realized that I had made a mistake a split second after it started, but it was too late by then. My men, they slaughtered them all, like pigs. At the end of the day, 300 people were dead, and only 10 of them were keepers.
So basically, somebody wanted the fight to start so that you would look like butchers. And you couldn't do anything at all to stop the fight?
Have you ever been in a big battle?
Yeah, it's a little chaotic.
Even if my men would have stopped, the villagers were blinded with rage and panic. No. From the moment I gave the order, it was too late.
So the Red Half Moon set all this up, I get it, but why? Why would they want an entire village slayed? Propaganda.
Well, what better proof of the Lightborn's cruelty is there than a division of keepers who, out of pure wickedness, slaughtered an entire village, women and children included? If the people had already distrusted us before that distrust had turned into hatred, and nothing could have changed that. Not even the Golden Queen's heralds. We set sail back to Enderal a week later. 2 years after that, the Red Half-Moon destroyed itself due to infighting. Ironic, isn't it?
You panicked and things got out of control. There's no shame in that. You should have kept your calm. Let's not annoy him.
Maybe. The Lightborn and the Grandmaster back at that time showed the compassion I wouldn't grant myself. But I learned one thing, and that is that I will never again let fears about my own life influence my decisions. What happened in Kira was the consequence of my own cowardice, and my unwillingness to give my life for a just cause. That will never happen again.
Okay. Completed. I've confronted him. We've done this. We've had this one. You were imprisoned. 30. Oh, there is something I need to tell you. Back on the Half Moon Island. Oh, the High Ones told me something. Yeah, I probably should tell you that.
What?
Terranor Korek sees himself as one of the emissaries too. The Messiahs.
Really? That's interesting.
Could he be one?
Provided this is true, that means that the emissaries aren't just people who fight the cleansing. They are people who fight for it too. And that also means that whoever granted us our powers and our purpose isn't an enemy of the High Ones, but a neutral party.
If we've been granted powers, if we're not... Here's the thing. You were in prison and then you got out, right? Maybe you died in prison and you're someone else. Same way as maybe I died and drowned and I'm someone else. And maybe this guy's someone else. It could be that we're not been granted powers, but we are the High Ones. We are these beings or somehow related to them. I'm just completely making stuff up at the moment, aren't I? I am totally and utterly guessing and rambling all at the same time. However, I feel like there's something more than just us having visions or having been granted visions. Not necessarily. The High Ones also said that Korek is wrong and that he isn't really an emissary, and neither are you. Could this veiled woman I told you about be a third party, or maybe a part of it? That could also be, I mean, maybe there is someone granting power. I'm just covering all my bases here. I am going to tell him. The High One said that Korek is wrong, that he's not an emissary, and neither are you.
I beg your pardon?
That's what they said. According to the High Ones, Korek only thinks himself an emissary because he wants to feel important. Is that what they said?
What? And the same goes for me? That's ridiculous. They wanted to deceive you, to sow discord. I saw the threat the cleansing posed before anyone else did. And without me, we would have never come that far.
Okay.
Something changed inside me since I fled from my prison. I feel it. And it is the same thing that made you a part of all this.
That sounds like pride.
Now, enough of this.
Something changed inside of me. All right, okay. Yeah, something changed inside of you because you're not you. If you are an emissary, maybe we're all emissaries. I still think Jesper's an emissary. Or something. Maybe there's no such thing as an emissary. Okay. Apart from wandering around in the middle of the night whilst it's raining and babbling about random things, what in the hell am I doing? I'm meeting Lishari in the Dancing Nomad. Should I do that now or should I have some sleep? It is evening. Let's have some sleep while the quarters are here. Is it too early in the morning for the alchemist? I was really hoping to see if he had any books, skill books, or even spell books, I suppose. Oh God, excuse me. Is that... Okay, Kalia?
Yes.
If you don't... Oh, wow. Have we had all of these... Have we spoken about all this? These... Yeah, okay. What do you think about current events?
Until that Quark appeared, I actually thought things were going relatively well, like with the sigil stone and this beacon. But a war with Narim, that changes everything. They trump us in every aspect. Manpower, equipment, siege machinery. Let's just hope the walls of Ark are really as durable as they're said to be.
No, right, okay, so I've selected this one. Have we not had any conversations beyond the ones we're supposed to have? Okay, why is it that you're always saying Kirash? Isn't that Kyrian?
Yes,
Kyranian.
it is. Master Tyrus, my foster father. He was half Kyranian, as you might have guessed already. Some words just stuck around.
Okay. If you don't know your parents, how did you come by your name, Kalia?
It was stitched into the blanket they found me in near that village. I don't really know if it is my actual name, but I had nothing else to go with, so it stuck.
Okay. I had some questions about the entity. No, I didn't, because that tends to annoy you. What's the story behind your tattoo? I've asked you about that, haven't I?
Tattoo? Oh, of course, you mean my mark.
Haven't I asked you that?
I've had that for as long as I can remember. And I don't have the slightest idea as to how I got it.
My brain is completely going, well, something like that doesn't appear out of nowhere. Someone must have put it on you.
That's what Tyrus said too. But if it has a meaning, it's obscure. I couldn't find anything in the books, and the Magisters couldn't put their fingers on it either.
Are you? You're right. So you're obviously involved in this thing with the machine somehow. Maybe we turn the machine on and it activates you and you go off and you kill everyone. That would be kind of awesome. Except for the fact that you'd be killing me too, which would be less than awesome. Can you remove it?
Not without leaving a bad scar, at least according to the apothecary. And even if that weren't the case, I don't know if I'd want it gone.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
It reminds me of something.
Oh. Is it, I don't know, magical?
No, it isn't. It's just there, that's all.
Okay. It does look good. It looks damn good.
It does. You're the first to tell me that. But thanks, I guess.
You are more than welcome. Is that it? We're... Okay. Brilliant. That was nice chatting with you, even though I didn't get
Prophet?
Hello. Even though I didn't get to buy spell books. So, I've got to go and meet Lishari. However, you know what? I think I'm going to go to the marketplace in the Undercity and find that key. I just am. It's there. It's on my to-do list, and it's annoying me. Now, the way to the... to the Undercity was it the South Quarter? It was the South Quarter, wasn't it? I am so going to get lost, aren't I? I'm also trying to remember where the hell the bank was. I can't quite... Oh! Right here! Oh my god, that... Oh, no, no, do not, no. That was my bad, my bad. The bank is not open yet. Visit the bank. Oh, it is open. I was just trying to go in the back door. Do not do that. You can't open. Right, so have I read earnings? I'm reading. Hello?
Yes?
I'm trying to read my earnings. Is there any news?
I think you can answer that question yourself.
Alright then, go away then. Okay, so I'm not supposed to get there. Is there anybody... Am I here too early? Empty parchment, read. Brilliant, very informative. Do not steal pennies. It says, read earnings. And nothing's happening. Have I got to be back here during a certain time? Is that... What time is it? It is 7:30 AM. Probably should have actually stayed in bed a bit longer, shouldn't I? The Alchemist was closed. The bank's not giving me any money. The South Quarter. I think that's where I'm supposed to be going. I want to see if I've earned anything and how much, so that I can gauge whether it's a good idea to invest more money. You really shouldn't gain that much money. Okay, so the Undercity was over on that side.
Greetings.
Greetings. Hello. Well met. Undercity. Yes. So, we had to divide and conquer. Search for the key at the marketplace of the Undercity and bring it back to Milbert. that thing again. And there we go. Marktplatz. This direction. Hanging moss. Don't mind if I do. So, this is actually my first time in this place. I need to search it for a key. Hopefully I will have some magical hint as to where it will be. In that direction. I mean, was there any clue? The travelling salesman Milbert asked for my help after he gave me a learning book free of charge. Apparently his sister Seela hid the key to the vault in which the heritage of the Foxhands is. According to Milbert's stories, Seela is a failed existence who is spending her money only for glimmercap dust, a dangerous drug. Milbert wants me to meet Seela in the Undercity so that I can get the key from her. My methods for doing so are entirely up to myself. Yes, I smacked her around a bit. She gave up the location. Although, honestly, it does seem a little like he was talking complete rubbish. But that's not really my problem, is it? Waifs? Talk to waifs? Now, either it's there, or I've got to... Ah, no, it is. It's further in this direction, I think. Undercity Corpse Pit. No, I don't want to go to a corpse pit. That sounds very unpleasant. I want to go in that direction. You're a waif. You're... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Marktplatz.
Coats invading this country.
Okay. Trader somewhere? Zorkban Cellar. Adept. Okay. Yeah, there is apparently a bug whereby if you get lockpicking to 25, it actually allows you to open all locks regardless of which talents you have taken. It is in fact a bug. I have received a fix for it, but I haven't applied it. But I will not...
Damn it, this is ridiculous.
I will not be...
It's called life pathology. 30 per sheep, and not 1 penny less.
Oh, let the flesh maggots have you.
May your path always be even, my dame.
Okay, hello?
What?
Oh! Started, put off the evil hour. I overheard you talk to the merchant. What happened?
I don't see how that concerns you. Don't you have some theatre play to attend to, Sunchild?
What? Treat yourself. What? Maybe I can help you. Maybe I can help you.
Help me?
I don't know.
Well, I doubt that. That is unless you have a pouch with 300 pennies to give away. Oh, and maybe 2 sheaves of God's tongue to go with it.
Nope, absolutely not. Blazes, why are you so hostile? I'm only trying to help. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry. You seem like an upright kind of fellow, but I
do,
can
don't
tell
I?
you're from the surface. And I'm just having a hard time believing a Sunchild actually cares about my problems.
I don't really. It's just, it might be an opportunity for me to, you know, profit. Because it usually is. Sorry if that sounds harsh, but actually I'm not sorry either. What do you need the money for?
You're really nosy. You know that?
Yeah.
But fine. What bad can it do? That son of a Virtue over there, Cabal Thorwall. He's the only merchant in the Undercity who still has Vinroot in his stocks. But since he knows that, he sells it for a price that would have upper city snobs running away screaming.
Ah.
Well, and if the apothecary in the pest house doesn't get new roots soon, the infected they treat there will start dying like flies within a day.
Are you an apothecary?
Sure, by day. And by night I work as the Grandmaster's personal Chilean dancer. Jokes aside, nah, I'm just an errand girl. But down here, having paid work is already something to feel blessed for.
Okay. Can the apothecary just buy Vinroot from the surface merchants?
They could, and they do. Aye. But that's by far not enough. Especially since the cloister of the League up north has been snowed in for moons now. And as noble as their intentions are, they only have so much coin without their league backing them up.
Okay, and these infected can only be treated with that particular route.
You're no alchemist, are you?
No.
Aye. Red vine root is the only thing that can help get those
it's
flesh
vine
maggots
root.
out of an infected body. I repeat, can. Even with a proper treatment, most people don't make it through.
Okay, vine root. Right. Any idea as to why this Cabal doesn't just lower his prices? Oh, duh! Because he wants to make money. He must know what's at stake. Go on then.
Of course he does. But he sees an opportunity to get rich quick, and so he uses it. He's always been like that.
My kind of guy. I will chat with him.
Maybe your kid, aye? I guess it'll be worth a shot. We need at least 10 sheaves so that the apothecary can make use of them.
10
And
sheaves?
I don't want to seem ungrateful, but don't expect to get anything in return for your help.
You don't have to give me anything. Let's just wait and see. No, you don't have to give me anything. I'm going to see if I can...
Well, fine then. Good luck.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm going to see if he will buy my Vin root and then sell it to you. I don't care what he sells it to you for. Hello. I've been told you're selling red vine root.
Oh, by the name of the sun. Won't this ever stop? Tell Nathalia, the apothecary, or whoever sent you that the price stays.
You know, I could just take the vine roots from you, could I? Nathalia said that without the rock, dozens of people would die. Doesn't that mean anything to you? I'm appealing to your better nature.
It does, actually, yes.
In a vague hope
but
you
it
have
does
one.
not change the fact that I need to live somehow, too. And that 300 per sheaf is already a fair price. Go on. Ask those upper city merchants. You're lucky if they sell it below 500. Listen, I know exactly what you think. This ruthless bastard, how greedy, how evil, and so on and so forth.
Nope.
Well, that's not how it is, believe me. So, back to business. Are you looking for supplies? If not, just shove off.
Pay 300 pennies. Here are the 300 pennies. Give me 10 of those. Bring 10 sheaths of red vine root, or search through Kabar's sleeping area in the commute. Bye. I can search through. I'm having you hang your moss. She won't give me anything for it. Could I sell it back to him? Talk to the fence?
What?
Oh, right, no. Never mind. Do I don't have any of that vin root? It's red vin root. Is that different to normal vine root? Vine root. It probably is, isn't it? Because I've got some of this. Red vine root's probably totally different. However, apparently, I can search through Kabar's sleeping area. Let's have a look. I could practice my thieving skills, but for no particular gain. Here's the thing. We say that, I give it to her, I'm then loved, and just happen to get something in return from maybe someone else, or they do me a favour later on. It's possible, isn't it? It might be worth looking into it. That and the fact that it's on my to-do list. Isn't it amazing how having something on your to-do list makes you want to do it regardless? Okay, I can search for the key. I'm just going to search for the key first. I think. In cavern to the tar pit. Let me get... Oh no, no, it isn't there. It's not there. Where? Let's have a look at this. Cavern to the... Search for the key. No, it's right behind me. It's right behind me. Probably don't need a light. Oh. She did say... Near a barrel, bank vault key 1121 of the Fox Hands. Yes! I now have the key. Why didn't anything... Search for the key at the marketplace in the Undercity and bring... Oh, I've got to bring it to him. Couldn't I break into the bank myself? I mean, you know... That could work, couldn't it? Right, not you. And now I need to find the living quarters and rummage through them.
Huh?
No, never mind. And it was over communal barracks. Bring the... I'm going the wrong way again. It's... there?
Hello, handsome.
Hello. Where are the bloody communal barracks? That's the crypt. The corner of this is... No, it's not communal barrack. Oh, it's the door in your place. No, it... Why is there a communal barrack door in your shop? That seems a little strange, if you ask me. Okay. This doesn't look very communal. What am I hearing? Ah, okay, right. So, I think we need some light. And we need to start searching the place. Starting with this area. We've got a door. Am I going to get viciously attacked at some point? A letter. Kabar, as soon as possible, at the corpse pit. No weapons, no stupid ideas. Witness Kabar's meeting. I've got to go to the corpse pit to witness his meeting. Do I? Read that. Anything else? Basket, search scrolls, ice spike. Yeah, it's all worth something though, isn't it? And apparently, it doesn't count as stealing, which is awfully nice, isn't it? Really? This means they want me to have it. Yes, indeed. Obviously feeling sorry for me. What is... Okay. Let's just give this place a once-over. The Golden House. So I've missed that book. I've not read that one. I wonder if it's one of those that will trigger a quest of some sort. Possibly. Golden House. Alright, so now what I need to do is witness Kabar's meeting and... Did it say midnight or something? Witness Kabar's meeting with the Quidam. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on with the Quidam?
Keep walking.
Shut up! What does that say? Gresh lesson? Am I...
Now you're quite the sight. How about a little bit of fun?
Thank you very much. Not right now. So, was it corpse pit or tar pit? It was corpse pit, wasn't it? Where's... No, that's Meet Lashari. This is witness with the Quidam. Oh, it said corpse pit right at the top, but let's read the letter again. As soon as possible at the corpse pit. Where the hell's the corpse pit? Okay, Undercity corpse pit. That doesn't actually sound nice. Let's get my stealth thing going. That was my stealth thing, right? Dexterity. I'm diseased. Lockpicking and pickpocketing are harder. Brilliant. Shadow of the Wind. There you go. So I need to go to Riverville and get myself cured. Is there anyone who can cure disease in Ark? We've got a temple up there. You would have thought. I'm just going to kill you and have done, if that's okay. Mad Rat! Mad enough to stand there and let me kill it. Which is very nice. Thank you very much. So, where exactly am I supposed to witness? It's behind me? Ah, no, I probably gotta go round. That does make sense. I can't see much. That's a dead person. Okay. I want to maximize my stealthiness. And in fact, I even want to take Psionic Veil.
But I just don't have that much. What the blazes do you expect me to do? Please, my dame. You need to understand.
And you need to understand that we're just the messengers. A debt that you don't pay is a debt we can't pay to the Father. And the last thing we want to do is disappoint the Father. Or do we, Roban?
We don't.
500 pennies until next week. After that, we will make sure this corpse pit finally lives up to its name. Understood?
Yes, my dame. Of course.
Glad to hear that. You'll hear from us.
Okay, speak with Kabar. Back off, back off. Don't get spotted by the black-clad, assassinate-looking people. Oh, they're teleporting. They're teleporting. They're getting out of here. Are they getting out of here? Yes, they are. Right, let's put some light on as soon as... Right, they're gone. They're gone. All right, dude. Who are they?
What the? You?
Me! Okay. Who was that? And where can I get one of those outfits?
Listen. For your own good, I advise you to just turn around. This is nothing you want to get involved in. It really isn't.
Oh, no. You're being blackmailed, right? By the Relata. Is this the crime?
No. I was simply naive. And now I have to live with the consequences. About 2 years ago, my son died. He drowned in the canals. That whole thing, I couldn't handle it. Business went to shit, and so did I. And when I was finally able to think straight again, I looked for help.
You took a loan from the Relata?
Yes. I suppose you can figure out the rest.
Probably you couldn't pay back the rates anymore, so this is why you refused to sell the roots for less.
Yes. What other choice do I have? As pathetic as it sounds, right now the apothecary and their infected are the only reliable source of income I have, especially with that whole red madness thing going on the surface.
Yeah, it makes sense. And I suppose you can't just explain the situation to the Relata. Could you ask the guard for help? But you've heard it, they just can't afford buying that much. That way you won't get anything at all. Well, that is true, but you've heard it, they just can't afford buying it for that much. I suppose you can't explain the situation to the Relata. Yeah?
If you can say that, you don't know who we're talking about.
Not really, no. So tell me about them. Can you ask the guard for help?
I hope you're not being serious. As if those redcoats would risk getting their shiny armor dirty.
You see, here's the thing. Whenever misery strikes, opportunity is sure to follow. There is an opportunity here. I just have to find it. But you've heard it. They just can't afford buying it for that much. The way you won't get anything at all. I'm appealing to your better nature again.
Yes, I know. But 10 pennies less, and I can't pay back the next rate. It doesn't matter what I do. It's the wrong thing.
Not necessarily. So what do we do now?
Good question. What now?
Go to the Sun Temple and tell them the Prophet sent you. The apothecary there will buy the roots from you at full rate. Give 100 pennies. That way you can at least sell the roots for a little less. Give 300 pennies. Here, that should be at least cover the next rate. Give the apothecary the sheaves they need at a reasonable price. No, I don't see why I should end up out of pocket here. I said there was an opportunity, not an opportunity to lose money. Go there. The apothecary will buy the roots from you at full rate. Yes. And then what? Then what? That doesn't help the people out there, which means they're not going to help me. Seems to be the best thing I can do without actually giving up my money, and I need my money for my books. So, not happening.
I beg your pardon. You're joking, aren't you?
Am I? I am not. And tell them to pass it on to the pest house. Failed. What? I failed. Whatever. Okay, I'm not. Tell them to pass it on to the pest house.
By the righteous path, I will not forget this. Thank you, really.
So you'll get full price from them, and that sorts you out, but the people in the pest house are going to die horribly. The thing is, you're better off. They are worse off. And I'm stood in a corpse pit with nothing to show for it except... Oh, a book on retro... It's an apprentice book. I can't even use that. I can't even use that. Is this one of those situations where I should have been nice? I mean, is this one of those moments where I was supposed to learn that it's better to give than to receive because somewhere down the line I'll receive more in return? Because if so, I really, really hate those moments.